And if we are talking about different styles for production and just do it something you feel, we are at our last guest with Jan-Willem Bult in the Netherlands, from the Netherlands. Can you hear us?
Hey.
Yes, I can hear you, but not so very well.
Jan, you produced a show, a very special show. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, maybe I should just tell it to you because I'm actually very close to you. Yes, my #QuarantineLife is a cross-media project that leads to a YouTube channel. Basically, when the first lockdowns started, like the one in Italy especially, which came pretty close to the Netherlands, where by coincidence I was at that time, I thought, well, this means that it will go to other countries. This means that the things that I believe in, which is to be with kids and to serve kids much more than to make things for them sometimes, I thought, okay, so this is a perfect opportunity to hand over to them. They will be at home. They have many of them. Of course, not everybody, and Jeanette said it very clear some minutes ago. But it means that we have access to their homes, to their places where they live, to their families. And as long as those families approve it, they can make any story. They can talk about their emotions. They can do things. They can make a dance when they want, music. They can write poems, whatever they want. So the first thing I did was I called Aldana Dualde in Argentina because I thought we need a global perspective on this if it's only my Western European, male, white perspective. So I had Latina on board and we covered the globe. And of course, gender equality, very important in the decision making, especially when you coordinate such a project. And then it was, okay, how do we get those films? How do we get those videos? So we decided to build kind of satellites. So one of the first satellites was Vientos Culturales in Mexico, as you all have heard already this evening. And I said to Elke, come on, Elke, this is a chance to really get stories from the kids at home. She goes through those homes, but of course she would have get those problems, but also she's really well connected to the different provinces. And this project should not be only capital cities. This should be really covering stories from kids around the countries. So Vientos Culturales in USA, in Ukraine, in Zambia, many places we started to work with people that I all know, that Aldana knew, because I'm also connected to a worldwide news network of already more than 20 countries. And they were capable of addressing those families, those kids, and then suddenly the videos came in.
Tell us more about the format. What should the children do and give to you?
Well, they should not do anything. That is, as you know, part of my Children in the Center philosophy. But what we don't want to do is what already TikTok and other social media do, which is peer-to-peer, short videos, a lot of fun, sometimes also serious, but mostly a lot of fun. So we decided, let's make it a little longer, 60 to 90 seconds, and you have to introduce yourself where you're in quarantine. That's all. And within that format, and maybe we can show the website, the YouTube channel, because it will give some flavor of the different kind of stories that we have. So that is basically the format.
Hello, my name
and
is
within
Lisa.
that format, they do...
Soy Vicente.
No, that's a trailer.
Hola, me llamo Selva.
Hola, me llamo Valentín.
Hi, I'm Heidi Suavedi.
Hola, me llamo Nicole.
Soy Nicolás de Tuxtla Gutiérrez.
Llamo Lourdes.
There you could already see that it's bilingual because of Aldana, Spanish and English, so we are subtitling day and night. Many families or kids, young people, send us rushes and very easy access to an upload place. And so we're editing those things. But what is really striking in this project is that maybe you know, a reflex of adults when kids are in need is we're going to help them. Mm-hmm. We're going to teach them. We're going to listen to them. I mean, this is very important, but I've been working public TV. I know they will do it, and we saw today. But the other side of the spectrum, the kids themselves, the capacities that they have, we hardly address it. So that was what we wanted to address. Let those kids tell those stories. Let just see what's happening. And if they need us, we can help them. But they decide it. So they're completely in control. And the best thing we get in return is how proud they are. First of all, to be on an international channel. Then that they're subtitled in English. They're subtitled in Spanish. For some is amazing. But this international connection and the fact that somebody listens to them, just lets them do what they want. And they are sometimes very critical about how we, the projects that we just heard, address them, teach them. Because they said, I'm at home and I don't want to be taught all the time. I want to have fun. So there was a girl in Mexico that decided to make a schedule during the week. This is my hours that I have school, and these are my fun hours. And she just scheduled for herself fun hours because she was fed up with all this school that she had to do. Sometimes they play music, but also they don't copy each other, but they get a lot of inspiration from each other. And sometimes they reflect on each other.
Where can we find this website?
Well, the YouTube channel is easy to find if you do. There you see a lot of the examples. My #QuarantineLive. And also have to say that why did we call it #QuarantineLive? There was already a trending. And I working also for Free Press Unlimited, who immediately adopted this project. We don't want only kids to inspire each other. We want adults to learn from children. So by using #QuarantineLive, automatically our videos mix with all the other videos that are made by adults, and they get to see them. And that was also one of the purposes of the project, is not isolate them, because they're already in isolation, in quarantine, but mix them and at least give a boost to stories from the perspective of young people to the world, because news media usually don't.
2 takeaways from the whole crisis and especially from this project for you.
Creativity. I think it's also great in this project, and it's a challenge technically, because we get, of course, a lot of vertical video, we get a lot of 16:9, and we get different systems. And the way they deal with that, the way, for instance, they can tell a story by just one shot, walking on the roof of the house and telling how their house is in a vertical video, is amazing. So that creativity, that understanding of media, maybe they don't show generally in the social media. Maybe we think, a little stupid. It's, of course, an adult perspective. They're really great in the things that they achieve. It's just they sometimes maybe need to be triggered to achieve a higher level, or to really go deeper in themselves, and they're capable of. So that was, I think, the main takeaway I got from it.
Thank you.